Remember how I said that I'm not going to make an NFL Blitz video about anything? Yeah, it's time to speak for the trees. What's up, ladies? This is your boy MikeOfAllTrades, and welcome to Quick Takes. Quick Takes is a video that I usually shoot in about 5 minutes or less, talking about a subject that either I'm interested in or needs to be addressed. And today is the latter. Something needs to be addressed. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and turn on those notifications, yada, 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 yada. So, again, I said that I would never talk about NFL Blitz. But we talked about it last night on the podcast, you know what I mean? Like, we went over some stuff, you know, myself, Travis came on, She-Lion came on. And then I went to bed. And then I woke up this morning. And I see Arcade1Up tweeting about how, you know, the artwork is fine, et cetera, and they're going back and forth with Rexer. And I simply say that because they showed the conflict review, right? Now, this dude was sent a review copy, so it makes sense to push the guy's video to be like, hey, you guys should watch this in case, right? But let's be real. The dude does SpongeBob videos. So, you know, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth, and I'm just kind of like, man, is it that bad? For those who don't know, Stutter and Craig put out a video. Well, he put out a live stream yesterday, and at the time of recording this, he has a video which pretty much highlighted his live stream about his feelings about the Arcade1Up NFL Blitz. There'll probably be some footage on the screen right now, but basically there are clipping issues, there's freezing, there's all kinds of stuff, right? Now, remember when the fellas, you know, 19K Fox and B and Console Kids and P-Dubs and Michael B, they had at the streamer house, they had a copy of NFL Blitz that B drove all the way to Indiana to go get, right? And they went over some of this stuff, right? But these issues didn't happen to them. Now, they got it before release, before retail date or whatever else, right? So you kind of had to forgive some of those issues, right? If there were any. Like the calibration, they had to recalibrate and things of that nature, right? Now, fast forward to today, these are retail models now. The models are out in the public, right? And people got their whole you know what I'm saying, they got their hands on them. And they're in their homes, right? And bless Craig's heart, you know, he was talking about how the bat tops aren't this and the sticks are loose and all this other stuff, right? You know, I don't expect Craig to do that, man. He's an OG G1, you know what I mean? Screw Attack and you know what I'm saying, Rooster Teeth and Side Scrollers and Death Battle and top 10s on, you know, game trailers, just all that stuff. So bless his heart, right? But from the eyes of an average consumer, you know, and his audience is a lot bigger than his YouTube showing or his Twitch showing shows. You know what I mean? Like, he's part of this, you know what I'm saying, retro in the gaming history. You know what I mean? Without Screw Attack, there would be no Death Battle. So when P speaks, people listen. And so he literally showed footage. It wasn't like he was talking out the side of his arse or anything like that. He showed footage, and yeah, his points are valid. Now, some of these people who may have this may have not had some of these issues. Travis has said he's had minor issues and whatever else, right? But the main thing right now is I'm reading this Twitter thread, and literally the review that you guys reference is the one that Garage Gamer put out. And no disrespect to Garage Gamer because he's a good dude, right? But he literally just got the cabinet yesterday or the day before. And that's the video you guys reference. This is the part where I say, hey, these cabinets belong in the hands of people that will actually put it through his paces. You know, the Michael B's, the Your Average Gamers, you know what I'm saying? The 19K Fox, well, he has one and he's taking his time, you know what I mean? But like, people who are actually going to be thorough and put this cabinet through its paces, they're not going to do it for clicks. They shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to do it for views. They're not going to do it, you know what I'm saying, because it's content for them. UAG didn't buy that cabinet because it's content from him. He bought it because he likes NFL Blitz, literally. The man loves NFL Blitz. And if you have people in this space that are freaking dedicated and willing to do the work, why not let those people do it? But I digress. So, you know what I'm saying, there's a little crap store going on Twitter right now, right? And the one thing that nobody has done from Arcade1Up is shown accountability. You're going back and forth on Twitter with Rexer about freaking, you know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with Rexer. This is just principle now. You know what I mean? Stutter and Craig acts like, yo, for somebody from Arcade1Up, I personally messaged him, was like, hey, dude wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, wants to talk to somebody because you've got you've got 100 and some potential consumers, people who were in the chat canceling pre-orders because they couldn't get answers. Literally, if anything, and She Lion put it best, man. When Cyberpunk 2077 came out, CD Projekt Red went out and they were like, look, this is what it is. We understand it was released like this. This is what we're doing going forward. So why has no one came out and said this? This is like horrible right now, okay? And the thing is, it's only going to get worse, because if this has happened on one cabinet, and this is a hardware failure, this isn't software at this point, this is hardware. This is literally whatever PCB inside of it is not strong enough to run this game. So that's a hardware thing. And it can be something where the PCB is overheating or thing else like that. It can be thermal throttling. And yeah, we're going to go longer than 5 minutes, but this is still a quick takes video. So it can be thermal throttling, you know what I mean? Like, it's literally a hardware issue now. The fact that Killer Instinct was able to run, the fact that Killer Instinct was able to run on that PCB right now and run flawlessly is amazing to me. But the difference is, Code Mystics, they did Killer Instinct. Fun fact, chat, and you know what I'm saying, Code Mystics reached out this morning, not only on my comments, but put out a statement because of comments made on my stream last night, that they didn't do anything. They're just like Epic Games, you know what I mean, or Unreal Engine, where there's just like the middleman and people can go out and use it for whatever else, right? So if they're not accountable, who is? Who's doing this stuff? How did all this crap get past quality control? Legitimately, like, how did this slip past the cracks? Like, and it's not like it was a one-off or whatever else, right? It kept happening in his gameplay. When they scored, the receiver froze. When they were going picks, it was like fumble, 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 and they just froze in midair. Like, bro, like, that's quality control stuff. That's stuff that should be handled on the fundamental level at Arcade1Up. And now, you know what I'm saying, and now without Blitz being online, like I said, yo, I'd rather have a game that's fixed and work properly online than rush out online and then you have all kinds of problems. But where's the accountability? Where's somebody to step up and be like, okay, this is on us? And here's the real talk of it. This is not, and people are gonna be like, oh, well, that's what John D's for. No, that's not what John D's for. That is not John D's job to fall on the sword anytime something messes up for Arcade1Up. Seriously, somebody needs to come and take responsibility for this. You know what I mean? And get out in front of it and be like, hey, this is what it is. Here's a game plan, etc., etc., etc. Because NFL Blitz, let's be real, it's a bigger title than Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in some people's eyes, right? This is probably going to be like one of those evergreen cabinets like NBA Jam that you're going to see in Walmarts and whatever else for the next 3 to 4 years. And if they don't fix this stuff, this is going to be one of those cabinets that we catch on Black Friday or something like that for $150 or $199. Look, sometimes just being honest, owning it, you know what I mean, is the best strategy. Going back and forth with another content creator because, you know what I'm saying, something was pointed out and because what they said might have been true, and in their eyes, you know, there weren't HD definition pictures of Brett Favre and whatever else back in the day. But you know what I mean? Instead of just dismissing them and then yo, Ricky Williams, like Ray Lewis, like, yo, those are bad takes. BT dubs. For anybody who watches football, they know that those are bad takes. But I digress. Accountability, Arcade1Up. Legit, that's what you guys need. You guys need accountability. Somebody needs to own it. You know what I'm saying? And somebody needs to be like, here's our roadmap. Here's our game plan. This is what we're doing. Because, honestly, this ain't it. If I were even thinking about getting the NFL Blitz cabinet, I'm not now. I'm not. That's the reality. I'm not thinking about getting an NFL Blitz. Because literally what you're seeing and what's being done right now, the actions speak volumes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys think I'm right? You guys think I'm wrong? Let me know. I'm MikeOfAllTrades. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.